Every day, the world fights for your attention. Notifications, news, endless noise. But only a few realize this. Your focus is your most powerful asset. The question is, who's controlling it? You or everything around you? Success doesn't belong to those with the most resources, the highest IQ, or the biggest opportunities. It belongs to those who protect their focus like treasure, safeguard it, guard it, because where your focus goes, your future flows. We live in the age of distraction, a world designed to steal your attention. Every beep, every scroll, every meaningless notification robs you, not of seconds, but of your dreams. You say you want success, but your focus leaks like water in open palms. But what if you learn to guard it, to channel it, to protect it like the greatest investment you'll ever own? Focus is not just power, focus is wealth. Focus is freedom. Because everything, business, health, relationships, thrives where attention grows. The most critical battle you will ever fight is for your attention. In a world engineered to distract you, the ability to safeguard your focus is not just a skill, it is your superpower. It is the gatekeeper of your potential. This isn't about finding more time, it's about reclaiming the quality of the time you already possess. It begins with 3 foundational principles. First, you must cut the noise. This is an act of self-preservation. The noise isn't just audible chaos. It's the incessant ping of notifications, each one a tiny thief of your concentration. It's the endless scroll of social media, a stream of other people's priorities masquerading as your own. It is the internal chatter of self-doubt. To cut the noise is to perform a strategic subtraction. Ask yourself with ruthless honesty, does this serve my mission? Does this app, this habit, this thought pattern move me closer to my highest purpose? Become a curator of your attention. Unsubscribe, unfollow, and unapologetically disconnect from anything that does not align with the person you are striving to become. This is not deprivation, it is clarification. It is creating the silent space where your own voice can finally be heard. Second, with that newfound clarity, you must direct your vision. Focus is not a passive state, it is an active direction. You must give your mind a target. See the life you want, not as a distant dream, but as an imminent reality. Every day, take a moment to build that world in your mind. Don't just see the outcome, feel it. Feel the pride of accomplishment, the joy of impact, the peace of fulfillment. This is not idle daydreaming, it is mental rehearsal. You are priming your subconscious mind to recognize opportunities and to stay resilient when faced with obstacles. Your vision becomes your compass, the unwavering star that guides every decision. When your why is clear, the how becomes infinitely easier. Write it down, speak it aloud, make your vision so compelling that it pulls you forward. Finally, you must consciously invest your energy. Your attention is the most valuable currency you possess. Where your attention stays, results grow. Stop scattering it on a dozen trivial tasks. The myth of multitasking is the enemy of mastery. Instead, practice monotasking, pouring your entire being into a single essential priority. It is in these uninterrupted stretches of profound concentration that breakthroughs happen and meaningful progress is made. Treat your focus time as a sacred appointment with your future self. Protect it fiercely. Understand that being busy and being productive are not the same thing. This brings us to the ultimate truth. You do not need more hours in your day. You need more presence in the hours you already have. An hour of deep, unwavering focus is infinitely more valuable than a day spent in a distracted haze. Presence is the ability to be fully where you are, when you are there. It is the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are in control of your own mind. And then, the shift becomes visible. When you guard your focus like it is your fortune, your life aligns first in the quiet corners of your world. The chaos on your desk was never just about the clutter. It was a physical manifestation of a scattered mind, 1,000 open tabs in your browser mirroring 1,000 unresolved thoughts in your head. By choosing to close them, one by one, you didn't just clean your workspace, you clarified your purpose. The external world begins to mirror your internal state. Order begets order. Clarity in your environment fosters clarity in your soul. This is the first quiet victory. It's the silent click of everything falling into place, not by chance, but by deliberate, conscious design. Your posture changes not just because your chair is better, but because you are no longer carrying the weight of 1,000 scattered intentions. You stand taller because you know where you are going. The world may scream for your attention, but you choose your mission. The world's scream is the siren song of comfort, of the snooze button, of one more mindless scroll. But you begin to hear a different call, the call of the sunrise, the call of your own potential. You choose the mission of your own well-being. This morning run becomes more than just exercise, it's a declaration. With every steady breath, with every drop of sweat, you are training your mind as much as your body. You are teaching yourself to push through discomfort, to find a rhythm in the effort, to exist fully in the present moment. This is where you generate your power. You are no longer a passive recipient of the day. You are its active creator, meeting it on your own terms, filled with an energy that comes not from caffeine, but from commitment. You protect your energy, and that protected energy, that cultivated focus, becomes your greatest professional asset. It is the superpower that allows you to dive deep while others merely skim the surface. The rising charts, the successful projects, the confident leadership, these are not accidents. They are the inevitable harvest from seeds of focus planted in quiet hours. While others are busy being busy, reacting to every notification and every manufactured urgency, you are engaged in the deep, meaningful work that actually moves the needle. You are not just participating, you are creating. You are not just managing, you are leading. Your focus compounds, and the results become undeniable. You are building your fortune, not with frantic hustle, but with profound, unshakable concentration. And finally, you refuse to waste the only currency you cannot earn back, your attention. You learn this refusal is not about deprivation, it is about enrichment. By turning away from the shallow and the trivial, you turn towards the profound. You discover that the highest return on your attention is not found in a stock portfolio, but in the eyes of a loved one. It's in the shared laughter, the uninterrupted story, the genuine connection that can only happen when you are fully, completely there. You give the people you care about the most valuable gift you possess, your undivided presence. This is the true wealth. It's the richness of a life lived deeply, not broadly. A life where your attention is not stolen by the world but invested deliberately in what truly matters. This is the transformation. It is the alignment of your actions with your values and the profound peace that follows. Today, choose to be the guardian of your focus. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Now, this very moment is the only point of power you will ever have. The past is a memory, the future, a promise. But now is the chisel in your hand. The decision to act is the first strike against the marble of mediocrity. We tell ourselves we will start tomorrow, that the conditions will be perfect. But this is the most seductive lie the mind can tell. Tomorrow is a phantom, a horizon that recedes as you approach it, a graveyard where great intentions are laid to rest. To wait until you feel ready is to misunderstand readiness itself. Readiness is not a feeling that descends upon you, it is a choice, a declaration. It is the conscious decision to draw a line in the sand and say, my potential is no longer up for negotiation. It is the moment you decide your future self is worth the discomfort of your present self. So, how do you begin? You begin by building a fortress for your mind. You must shut the doors to distraction, and not just the obvious ones. Yes, silence the phone, close the tabs, but go deeper. Shut the door on the need for external validation. Shut the door on the fear of missing out on someone else's life instead of building your own. Shut the door on the negative self-talk that whispers, you are not enough. These are the heavy, ironclad doors that must be barred. Each time you consciously refuse a distraction, you reinforce the walls of your inner citadel, declaring your mental space as sacred ground. And once those doors are shut, you can open the gates to discipline. See discipline not as a cage, but as a key. It is not restriction, it is liberation. It is the structure that gives you the freedom to create. It is the routine that automates excellence, freeing your cognitive resources for the work that truly matters. Behind these gates lies the quiet, profound satisfaction of deep work. Here, you find clarity amidst chaos. You discover a momentum that builds upon itself, each focused session a stepping stone to the next. This is where you meet the best version of yourself, calm, centered, and capable of extraordinary things. Discipline is the ultimate act of self-love, the daily practice of honoring the promises you make to yourself. With this fortress built, you can begin to guide your focus, as if it's your greatest asset, because it is. In the economy of the 21st century, your attention is the most valuable currency you possess. It is more precious than time, because a distracted hour is a wasted hour. It is more powerful than money, because with focused attention, you can generate wealth. but no amount of money can buy back a moment of squandered focus. Every app, every headline, every advertisement is a bid for this currency. They are trying to purchase your attention for pennies, while its true worth is immeasurable. To guide it is to become a conscious investor of your own mind. You must know your destination, your goals, your vision, your purpose. Your focus is the rudder of your ship. Without a destination, you simply drift on the currents of other people's agendas. Each morning, decide where you will invest your attention. This is a deliberate, active practice. Where your focus goes, your energy flows, and where your energy flows, your life grows. Understand this fundamental truth. The world belongs to those who own their attention. The architects of our future, the innovators, the artists, the leaders, they are not necessarily the most intelligent or talented. They are the most focused. They have mastered the art of directing their mental energy towards a single point until it becomes a laser beam that can cut through any obstacle. So be one of them. This is your call to action. Protect it, guard it, master it. Protect your focus from the external world. Design your environment to be a cradle for concentration. Be ruthless in eliminating what does not serve your purpose. Guard your focus from your internal world, from procrastination, self-doubt, and the siren song of comfort. This is where the real battle is won. And finally, master it. Move beyond defense. Wield your focus as a creative force to learn, to build, to solve. Use it to pour your entire being into your craft, your relationships, your life's work. Do this, and watch your life become unstoppable. You will be building more than a career. You will be building a legacy, a testament to a life lived with intention, a life lived on your own terms. The choice is yours.